Wow! Be seated!
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago. This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikels Rhysei Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikels the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikels' army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikels first began gathering his army was... Reinschwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
Oh no, you picked me? Why would you pick me, the main character? I'm not prepared for this. We actually do need to answer this for BP. I think if it's your first playthrough though, you actually can pick whatever you want and they'll give you the BP anyway. But the right answer is the Nord Highlands. Hey, I'm pretty good. Yeah, so he was teaming up with some vagabonds. Oh yeah, I forgot she does that. Yeah, that's why you still get BP, I think. Because if you get it wrong, you can look over at her answer, and you'll know from her giving you the answer. Really sweet. She wants to make up, but she's really stubborn. Hey, we got AP. Alright, so academic points. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP. AP is basically BP, because we're not bracers, so we don't have bracer points. And since we're going to school, they're now called academic points. So now in this game is AP, which I kind of forgot. There are 15 ranks going from B7 to A0, so we got a few ranks to go. So that's something to keep in mind.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day.
Hey!
It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Hey man, I'm there with you.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then.
Oh no.
Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
It won't be that bad. That is a little thing actually that we're going to be taking part in a practical exam basically, and some of the fights are going to have you do certain things. We're going to talk about more when we get there, but you need to do certain things to get more AP. So, and of course, as always, Fee doesn't care. So, what else is new?
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
Thanks. Just a major part? Alright. You know, I like how she just enunciates certain things. Like, just that thing I haven't mentioned yet. I don't know, I love Sara.
What?
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something.
Completely dismisses it. Thanks.
That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
Oh man, I love this song. I just need to throw it out there. This song is so good. The music in this game is freaking amazing. Look at all those girls. Should I even mention who my waifu in this game is? Guys? I have two waifus. I'm just throwing it out there. One we haven't properly been introduced to, but we've met her before. And the other one is Laura, because Laura is the best. Laura is just straight up the best. If you have any differing opinions, well, you're wrong. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you're wrong. Of course, I'm joking. Hey, cool. I hope I'm not going too far or going too fast with the text. I tend to do it like I read it myself and then I wait like a second or two and then I just go along. I feel like that's good. Hell yeah, man. Gaius is like the best artist in the world. Nice. Go for it. I like how that door just whammed open. Hey, Sara. Well, you just said you guys were busy, so why not, right? Reen's a nice guy. Reen's a pretty cool dude. He's pretty fine with doing whatever. I should probably show the map for this place as well, because we're gonna have to be memorizing the school layout. Trust me, you're gonna need it. Alright, cool. So we need to head over to the student council room. We're actually going to be introduced to my other favorite girl very soon. So I'm excited. Let me see if I can actually show the map. Oh, sorry, I'm going through this a little bit quickly. I forgot that she had more dialogue. I thought she was just going to tell me, hey, yeah, make sure to go to the student union place. Yeah, Sarah's a little dumb. Okay, so I don't think I have to teleport yet. Oh well. So if you go around, by the way, you can look at all the classrooms, I believe. Some are going to be closed. You can go into the music room and stuff, I believe. And I think the, yeah, the music room's right here. Home ec. I thought, actually, that this room was the, what's it called? The infirmary. Is that... I think it's right here. Yeah, I was thinking of the first floor. So you could go around, you could talk to a few people. I should probably make sure I don't miss anything, so I might make a small cut to make sure I don't miss anything if I need to talk to anyone. So maybe I'll do that. Yep. Alright, here is when this comes in. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on the campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities, so there you go. Many sports club, like lacrosse and riding clubs. Very nice. Gymnasium has the pool and the training hall for close combat, as well as you want to swim. Luckily, gonna let you guys on in a little secret right here. Laura joins the swimming club. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I know I'm trash. I'm sorry. Engineering club. And these... Oh, I thought that was a student union. That's a library. And I believe the building next to it is the student union room. Or building. You can brush up on all your Zemurian terminology. Unite. Culture clubs, salon reserved for upper class students on the 3rd floor. What a bunch of dick faces. Yeah, so you can go around and talk to certain people and you get events. The red ones mean story stuff, and the green ones are obviously for side quests. So we're going to want to keep that in mind. Alright, so I'm going to make sure I don't miss anything, so I'm going to make a small cut. Alright, so it looks like we can just go on over to the student union room. We're going to be having to do a few things during the free day tomorrow, though, so that's something to keep in mind. Hey, Machias. So I'm guessing Eustace is inside if you go in here. Let's check. I do recommend... Oh yeah, we get a couple scenes if we go into certain places. You can read the book in the back that's shining. There's going to be a couple important books that I recommend you read. We don't really have to read them, but I'll at least skim through them a little bit. Actually, maybe not, because I know one of them is going to have Trails in the Sky references, or second chapter spoilers. So that's something to keep in mind. So yeah, we can go through the stuff that they're talking about through here. Battles. 200 enemies slain already, pretty good. Yeah, so uses is here. Imperial Railways. Yeah, so these are pretty long. But if you want to read them, go ahead and pause. I'll leave them on for a little bit. Some nice backstory for, you know, Erebonian Empire. So I do recommend, if you're interested in the lore, go ahead and give it a read. I don't want to be spending a lot of time during this Let's Play just reading things, but I do recommend, if you're interested, to check it out. And we also get book notes when we read them, so. Not really. Well, thanks. I'm glad we can be friends. I mean, not really, but you know, maybe one day we'll be friends. I just wanted to hang out, Uses. I just wanted to be friends. I helped you. I thought we were friends. Asshole. We could go around and talk to everyone though. Same with Sky, by the way, I'm sure you've noticed. If you talk to a character, you're going to be actually having a conversation with them. That's what makes these games so unique, in my opinion. So you could go around and meet up with everyone. I'm probably not going to be doing that too much because I don't want the Let's Play to take 10,000 years. So that's something to keep in mind. I am warning you now. It is a pretty big part of the game, in my opinion. Like, I do feel like if you're gonna play this game on your own, I feel like you should go around and like talk at least to your party members. Go talk to them. You don't have to talk to them after every single event in the game, but at least like every now and then, maybe once a chapter, go and talk to them. You're usually gonna have a little bit of dialogue to listen to. Like over here, Laura's hanging out. I just wanted to go talk to Laura, to be honest. I'm gonna head over to the student union room after this. Okay. So yeah, I do recommend you at least go around a little bit and talk to some people. But since this is a Let's Play, and since I want to like not have 200 episodes, I do want to move on with the story a little bit faster than what I would normally do in a normal playthrough. So that's something to keep in mind. But for now, let's go ahead and head over to the student union room. If I can find my way. I'm really trying my hardest to get there. Oh my god, Reen. Can you run? So it should be right here.
Hey there, first year. How's it going?
Eh, pretty good.
Academy life been treating you well this past half month? Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay? Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Alright, show us. Why not?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
Gee, I wonder where this is going.
Cheers. All right, watch closely. Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
I'm not entirely sure. Alright, to let you guys know, this choice does not matter at all, so pick whatever you want. Because this guy is a trickster.
Too bad. You catch on quick.
Neither choice was right. Because it was a trick.
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sara as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Hey, what about your name? Could have at least told me your name, man. And he stole my money. Thanks! Thanks, man. What a great guy. Nah, he's pretty cool. Yeah, he's pretty good. No, I think that one's a little bit different. So we met one strange fellow. He's a little weird. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and go up to the student council room. On the first floor of the student union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. And then on the second floor is the student council room. And now on the third floor is where the friggin' rich boys get their nice little haircut, because they're a bunch of rich bitches. I don't even think you might have a side quest there, but I really don't remember ever going to the third floor. I actually, you know what? I think there's a side quest for it. But like, why is there a haircut place for the upperclassmen on the third floor of the student union building? Why? No, seriously, why? I know there's a ranking system in this country, and you know, the upperclassmen get, you know, special privileges because they're nobles and they're rich and they're super cool, apparently. Not really most of the time, but for the most part they're pretty cool to the public and not stuck up pieces of shit. But why do you need a haircut place on the third goddamn floor? Here it is. It's a salon. No lower class students allowed. Like, thanks guys. You're really trying to break up that class system real hard. Gone fishing. So yeah, there is fishing in this game. That's something to keep in mind. You can go around. There's like a couple club rooms here, but we need to go to this door right here. Well, let's knock.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
Best girl. Just saying. Next to Laura, best girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sara sent you, right? something wrong? I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Hey, Toa. She's a cutie.
The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
Yeah, she's pretty important, by the way.
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you?
Only a tad.
I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
She's really, like, the sweetest little thing. I mean it. She's the sweetest girl in the world. I love her.
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Hey, student notebook.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately. The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch. Pretty much just me. Instructor Sara asked me to do it on her behalf.
Oh. Poor Toa.
Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
You don't have to apologize for that. I mean, it's all on you, on top of your student council responsibilities. Like, goddamn, girl. Yeah, really. Way to go, Sara.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy.
So she threw it on you, even though you're a student council president.
And I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
Yeah, pretty much, unfortunately. This girl deserves way more than what she gets.
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too. I heard all about it from Instructor Sara. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right?
I did?
It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
Huh?
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload?
I guess.
Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class?
Oh man, I'm gonna punch her later.
She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Great. Thanks, Sara. I really said that. Oh my god, I hate you so much. She has no excuse. She sleeps on her free days. She told us. Heart indeed. What would that even translate to?
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something?
No, it's not your fault.
Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
You can never turn down that face. Telling you, man.
I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista. Yep, sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Yeah, I don't see why not. We're already in. Yeah. Toa's pretty great. Just saying. I feel bad for her because, like, a lot of work gets thrown on her, unfortunately. And it's not just from Sara, it's from, like, a lot of the teachers. And she deserves better. Honestly. Like, she deserves better. She's great. I love her. I'll protect that cinnamon roll for the rest of my life.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind.
Oh, jeez, Sara.
I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Gonna be hitting that girl up later. I would. If I could.
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week.
Oh, great.
I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself. Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it. Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7. I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no? That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
That was some gulping, girl. Jesus.
Beer.
Like, holy crap. That was insane. I don't remember that. Jesus Christ, Sara.
It's the weekend, and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome.
Oh, you know all those, things you put on Toa? You could have done a few, by yourself. But no, let's just put it all on the student council president while you go drinking.
If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found. Never better. But you Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
What are you talking about? What transgressions are you talking about? Whatever. I don't even know why I talk to you sometimes. Oh wait, now I remember. You're my goddamn teacher. Somehow. How'd you even become a teacher in this place? Yeah, pretty much. Don't fret about it too much. Sara's a weird one. Chapter 1. Unconventional Studies.